Just here today with Frank Fawkner, who's the owner and executive chef here at the wonderful EXP restaurant in the Hunter Valley. We've just had a nice little 2-hour drive up from Sydney. It's beautiful and it's a gorgeous day. It's lovely outside. I see you've got, how's the veg patch going?
Oh, it's a little bit sparse when it gets a bit cooler. It's definitely thriving towards spring and summer, but we can still grow a great array of herbs out there. We've got a lot of radish, which are on the menu at the moment. So it's always got something in the garden for us.
Yeah, sort of coriander and the rosemary.
Yeah, that's it.
I was here not long ago. You had an amazing evening. You brought Ben Devlin down. So I thought it was a very clever way to fill a restaurant out of season midweek. That evening worked really well. It was a full house.
That's it. The idea this year is to do a few collaboration dinners with guest chefs from around the country.
Clever, good.
And that's it. It brings something to the area for our local clientele. 90% of the guests that evening have all dined before and are quite regular clients with us. So gives them another reason, some different food to see from a different area in the country. Ben Devlin's from up at Cabarita, towards Byron Bay, so they have amazing produce all year round. It's kind of like summer all year round for them. So he has quite a lot of tropical fruits, different produce, lots of local farms. So very inspiring, not only for the guests, but also the chefs and myself in the kitchen, just to see what is happening around the country, what's on trend.
And you, thanks very much for the 2 sweets, by the way. I can barely get the jacket up nowadays, so that was quite a good idea as well. Yeah, very good. You opened how long ago now?
It's been 3 years, just over 3 years.
Okay, 3 years. So 3 years, and you've been trading pretty regularly. I noticed we were talking to you about when I was up here, when the concerts are on, got a big increase in business at that time.
Yeah, definitely. They bring different crowds. It's great when we have people like Elton John or Neil Diamond in the area. They bring a great demographic of people that love food and wine.
Yeah.
It definitely brings business for the whole of the Hunter.
So the wine side of the business is obviously very big in the wine area. So
yes.
you've got to pay good attention to the wine list. How much stuff is local? What's mostly from the Hunter, and what other regions are you using?
So our wine list and drink list, we only use Australian produce and Australian wines and liqueurs. So we focus on the Hunter and then try and use small boutique wineries from around the country that specialise in, I guess, depends what climate they have, to what we source for wines from the area.
Yeah.
And I guess it's 35-seat restaurant, so it is fairly limited. But like I said, we kind of aim at those niche wineries and styles of wine.
Excellent. You've been a Winterhalter customer for 3 years since you opened?
Yes, but previous to that, I worked at Muse Restaurant for the past 4.5 years before that.
Yeah.
And Muse was a customer of Winterhalter, and you can just see, ever since working there, you can see how great they are for staffing, for wages. They pay for themselves within months of having a Winterhalter.
Yeah.
So ever since we've opened, we were straight on board.
It was nice when I was up here for the dinner. I was taking a couple of photographs for our Instagram page, and your waitress said, "That's the best thing we've got in here." So it was really nice to hear. So how much time do you think it saves you during an average service time?
Well, it saves a whole staff member every service. So lunch and dinner every day, we're saving one staff member at least 8 hours a day.
Wow. So a considerable minimum wage, $20 an hour. It's a considerable saving then. Have you found on breakages, big difference?
Yeah, that's it. You're not breaking glasses, polishing them.
Yeah.
That's it. They come out crystal clear, hang them straight up or straight back on the shelf. No one's going to break them while polishing.
Excellent.
Definitely makes
Excellent.
a large
That's good to hear. Servicing is really important, because although you're only 2 hours away from Sydney, it's a long 2 hours if you've got a machine out of action.
Yes.
Tell me about your relationship with Jason at J&H. How does that work?
That's it. Jason at J&H are available 24/7. Pretty much, if we need something fixed, we can either call them and they'll explain how to fix the machine over the phone if there's just a small problem that we need to alter. Otherwise, they can be there any time of night and day to change the filters or change a problem if something's not working.
If I say to you, we've got a kitchen fire, and I've got 3 bits of equipment I need to save. Only 3 bits I can take out the door. What are you going to pick?
Well, yeah, definitely the Winterhalter.
That's
the
good to
amount
know.
it saves in wages, and then our combi ovens.
Yeah.
So that's it. Again, saves us time, saves us money. And then the third one is a little tricky. I'd probably just grab all the staff. You know, you can't do it without the guys. Get out the door.
Yeah, we were taking the staff as safe anyway. Yeah.
But yeah, it's definitely Winterhalter, the ovens, and we have a commercialised Thermomix.
Okay. Yeah.
RoboCook. So they're again, they're all equipment that save time and money.
Actually, most chefs grab the Winterhalter, the combi oven, and the vacuum packer.
Yep.
That's always going generally where they that seems to be where
That's pretty
seems
common.
to be where the love is.
Yeah.
So yeah, excellent. Thank you, Frank. Nice having a chat.
Cheers,
Thank
man.
you.